Bay Area public transportation is generally seen as one of the most inconvenient transit systems for riders in the US. Because of the 27 different agencies connecting the Bay, using public transportation can be an expensive, confusing, and frustrating nightmare for commuters. Seamless Bay Area, a nonprofit advocacy group, is actively working to create an integrated public transportation system to fix these problems. Ian Griffiths, co-founder and policy director of Seamless Bay Area, explains the initiatives Seamless has done to combat these flaws.
One of the things we did is create a vision map of what a map of an integrated transit system would look like if we put all of our BART, Caltrain, our various different rail systems, which we have about 6 or 7 of, and all of our bus systems, which we have about 20 of different ones. If we put all of those systems on one map and thought about, showing that map as one integrated network of lines, and how that might change over time if we were to plan it as an integrated system. The way that you see maps when you visit other regions that have more integrated systems, oftentimes they have a map of the transit system and then it's broken into different zones that correspond to how much you pay. And then that's what determines your fare. It doesn't matter if you're switching from a bus or to a train or one agency to the other. So we developed this zone-based integrated fare vision map for the Bay Area, breaking the Bay Area up into different zones and coming up with a fare table that, if we had such a system, would make it very easy to calculate what the fare is. And in many cases, I think reduce what you'd end up paying for transit, especially for trips that would involve, multiple legs and multiple services.
Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic has pushed back many initiatives to improve Bay Area transit. Mallory Mensch, a reporter for the San Francisco Chronicle, expands on this unfortunate reality for advocates of integrated transit.
It definitely is a problem with trying to get everyone to come together in terms of funding. So one of the, I think, big pushbacks from the organizations when they look at bringing all their systems together is some of them may stand to lose money, or it may affect what they're doing right now. So that obviously is difficult for people or for these organizations, especially if they're just trying to survive and trying to keep going during the difficult time.
However, even during the pandemic, Seamless Bay Area has been working with state and local leaders to implement legislation which could help connect public transportation.
We have been working with locally elected representatives. We've been going to cities to pass different resolutions from city councils in support of this vision of a seamless system. And then we've been working with our state assembly members to introduce legislation that would actually change the law to make that seamless system a reality. And we just announced a few weeks ago that we have a bill that will be hopefully coming to, going to get approved later this year that will force transit agencies to do things in a more integrated way.
The bill Griffiths referenced is AB 629, introduced by Assemblymember David Chu, which includes deadlines for progress on the coordination of transit fares, signage, wayfinding, and real-time arrival information within 3 years of the bill going into effect. To support the bill, spread the word, visit upcoming public hearings, and support groups like Seamless Bay Area with donations or purchases from the Seamless store. For InFocus, I'm Aneesh Tiwari.